Well, when you look at an Institute of Technology, I think the first fundamental requirement is that they should have a very robust selection process for the intake. This should be followed by the kind of faculty they have. Is it trained, experienced, and committed? Third, I would think, is infrastructure, and this is labs and hostels and the kind of cafeterias they have and extracurricular facilities. And then over and above this would be what does the institute stand for? What kind of values does it instill in its students? So I would think that a combination of all these would really be the prerequisites I would look for in an Institute of Technology.
A person is valued for his attitude to continue to learn on an ongoing basis, and his ability to solve problems creatively, and his ability to operate in environments that are not very structured. Therefore, an institution prepares a person to have the right kind of mindset to solve problems as they arise. It prepares them to address issues of change well.
We would really like to be counted among the key engineering colleges in the country. We would like to give an atmosphere to the students where they can compete not just among the also-rans but among the very best. And the value systems like ethics, excellence, a spirit of inquiry, etc. should become a second nature to them. So it's that kind of a college that we really have in mind.
I believe that if an institute, for example, has only 80% of the run-of-the-mill syllabus and then reserve that 20% for inspiring the students to dream of science, and then that spirit of inquiry, and I think they will go a long way. The spirit of inquiry comes from teachers who would inculcate that spirit of inquiry.
We are actually initiating a whole lot of initiatives, talking to various IITs and other senior institutions, where we are looking at possibly getting people in as visiting faculty or try to pitch on to the retiring faculty. But given all these constraints, we are going to do our best to make sure that we have a very committed and a very, very dedicated teaching faculty.
Initially, when I joined the college, the focus was primarily on education, studies. But as time went by, all extracurricular activities and all the things that are required for the overall development of a student have been encouraged. We are catering primarily to the students from rural or semi-urban backgrounds. One important thing the institution has to keep in mind is to not just teach them the normal regular curriculum, say for engineering, but also go quite a bit in trying to teach communication skills, trying to impart communication skills. That's very important, in English particularly.
When the students join, they are shy, they lack self-confidence, but they are good in academics. What we do at GMRIT is that we give them all the necessary inputs so that when they leave the campus, they are technically sound, self-confident, they will be able to compete with the best in the industry and they will be able to contribute to the growth of the nation.
This college is essentially backed by this GMR group, who are an infrastructure major. We are present as a group into airports, into roads, into power and so on. And today, but to position the engineering college as an infrastructure engineering college is what we are really looking at, and their backup of the entire group would stand us in a very good stead.
We are trained regularly by a set of professional people. Just before any interviews or any recruitment process we have to undergo. We are trained in the aptitude section as well as in the group discussion and the interview section also. We are told how to present ourselves and we are told how to approach a group discussion or an interview. It's a holistic process and it's performed very professionally and very well, and the entire expense is borne completely by the management.
If one manages to capture the best practices as may be existent anywhere in the world, then that institution has the potential and perform as a quality institution that people in the country would be proud of, the students who would pass out from there would be proud of.
Ultimate dream would be
to compete with Bill Gates, starting an MNC.
becoming a CEO of a multinational company.
Something bigger than Microsoft maybe one day, that's my dream.
In fact, today we are counted among the better engineering colleges in the region. But in the Indian context, regional comparisons mean really nothing because our benchmarks are very, very low. I would have absolutely no hesitation in saying that 10 years from now, or even for that matter 5 years down the line, we will be among the best of the engineering colleges in the country.